Right, so welcome back. Diarmuid and Rob have just arrived in and they said they have questions for me that they have gotten from where? Achieve You. So they're supposedly deep questions and they're going to ask me some from this idea that's Achieve You. That's what Diarmuid said, isn't it? Yeah. So he's compiled these questions for me and I'm going to answer them as honestly and as truthfully as possible. So we'll get into it.
I like being skinny.
Okay.
Yeah.
You are on the camera. Let's see if it's
just
focused.
rossing with it.
Why is it not focusing? This is really wrecking my head. It's focusing, focused. Right.
Yeah.
Rob to my right, Diarmuid to my left.
Yes, sir.
Here come the questions.
Some really deep questions.
Deep
Fuck
questions.
Harry, to be honest.
Okay.
Fuck your mind, yeah.
Okay, so there's some. Fuck off. There's some icebreakers at the start.
Okay.
So, what's on your mind right now?
This video.
Yeah, go deeper.
The content of this video, like what it's going to prevail, what's going to prevail, what am I going to be asked, and what am I going to be talking about? That's really what's on my mind as of now. That is on my mind, and someone back home as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
Kind of what's consistently on your mind day to day, I suppose.
You probably know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Okay.
We'll leave that to the viewers. That's gas.
Yeah,
Or next
it's actually going to be sentence video.
What's the first thing you think people notice about you?
Fuck. Probably
Icebreaker.
my. I'd love to say my shoes, but I don't think it's the first thing people notice when they meet someone. Possibly, I feel like I'm a very extroverted and confident enough person, so I'd say they probably notice that
Yeah.
more so than my shoes.
Okay, fair enough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Most people don't realise features in yourself, so I like that answer. What has been your favourite compliment to get?
My favourite what? Compliment. Favourite compliment is always when someone compliments what I'm wearing.
Really?
I love when people compliment my clothes. And I've gotten compliments on my teeth and my smile before, which I really like that as well.
Yeah, fair enough. What's your favourite thing to do alone?
Listen to music
Okay.
or watch YouTube. Either or.
Check out Harry.
Yeah. Like and subscribe.
How are you? We're going to detail. Or really?
I feel like I am in a very positive mindset at the moment. I think leading into my exams I wasn't so positive, as I was a bit upset and a bit down in the dumps. However, I feel now coming out of the exams and having good conversations with specific individuals, I'm in a better place now. So I wasn't like, not that I was doing very unwell or anything. I think I'm just in a better form all around now.
Fair.
Yeah.
This is very like, we're kind of like squishable.
Yeah, it's like, it's very intimate.
Can you just get that out your hand, man?
Why? It's actually really want to play with. Do you want it out my hand? It's fucking
It's really annoying me, man.
Alright,
It's distorting my answers. Like.
Distorting
You
your face.
that and your ginger head.
Whatever.
Right, next question.
When do you most feel like yourself?
That's a mad question.
Isn't it?
Yeah, when do I most feel like feel
Feel like yourself.
fuck. I don't really know, to be honest. Maybe when I'm with the lads back home.
Okay.
Violation.
What about us, huh?
Yeah.
Well, no, like you as well. No, sorry. Okay. No, I think around when more so the lads back home than you. I've only known you as 3 or 4 months. But no, I feel very comfortable around you. But I feel when I'm really myself would definitely either be around my family or with Carl and Louis or with Tom and Mikey.
Fair.
Eventually, it's going to be these two that I'll be feel that as well.
Get fucked.
But yeah, that, my family, and then it would have been it would have been obviously instant ad break now. Cut to the next question, but it would have been someone. It still is that person, regardless if whatever. Yeah.
Fair enough.
What are your biggest insecurities?
Probably my biggest insecurities. Well, one, my hairline.
Okay.
I am receding. I'm going bald. Be bald by the time I get my degree. So it is and it isn't an insecurity of mine.
Yeah.
You've accepted it.
I've accepted the insecurity. Definitely my body. How are you, Gleb?
Amen.
Here's Gleb. Do you want to say hi, Gleb? We're shooting a YouTube video.
Sexy motherfucker. Yeah. What's up, guys?
Fuck women. Fuck man.
Yeah, so my insecurities would probably be my hairline, and then I'm a bit insecure about my body. However, like, I'm not at the same time. I just wish, like, I'm always thinking that I can look better.
Yeah.
That might sound really, really negative, but it's actually not, doesn't really, like, detrimental.
You're never satisfied.
I'm never satisfied, which I think is a good thing, not a bad. I look at it as a positive as opposed to a negative, if that makes sense.
Okay.
I think we had the same answer.
Yeah, that was very similar to your answer, actually.
Very similar to my answer.
Yeah, that and possibly sometimes. No, that's actually it, to be honest, yeah. Other than that, I'm not really insecure about too. Oh, my toes and my feet.
Really?
Oh, proper insecure about them.
Yeah.
I've always got socks on and shoes on. You won't see me barefoot.
Serious?
Never. Never.
Curiosity now.
So do you wear your socks in bed?
No, obviously not. Like,
Okay.
when I'm in my own company, I'll go footless. Well, sockless.
Alright, okay, that's another question. If you were in a bed with a woman, would you keep your socks on or off?
Depends on how comfortable I am with that one.
No, fair.
Man, how bad are these fucking...
Listen, if you saw them, you'd know. Like.
And they're probably moldy, like.
No, they're not. They just don't look. They just don't look normal. Right, now it's gonna be fucking folded. Like, it's gonna get creasing out of my feet that no one's actually seen, bar.
They're gonna look for a real one it is.
They won't get
If
it.
you get 1,000 subscribers.
Not a fucking hope in hell. I'd rather delete my channel than fucking plaster my
Jesus.
feet. Shouldn't have fucking. I'm gonna cut that out.
Really?
No.
What is a core memory you never want to let go of? Positive and negative.
Ooh.
Why would I want to hold on to a negative core memory?
Cause it like
It might inspire
motivates
you.
you,
It
you know?
might motivate
you
you.
never want to be like that again.
Yeah.
Never want,
I'd say. So, a core positive memory.
Okay.
Fuck. Jesus. That's a tough one.
yeah.
I don't really know, to be honest, what a core positive memory is. That's that really sad that I don't have one that's popping out. I feel like I'm a lot.
Does anything pop out to you, like when you were with the boys back home, or when you were with your family back home?
Just
Or
something you're at your
let's say
happiest, like.
just a random thing, your sister has a baby or something like that, or
My sister won't be having a baby. She's gay, like she won't be having a baby.
that's exactly Oh Jesus! Oh fuck that! Never mind.
Unless she adopts, that'd be pretty fucking cool. Core happy memory would well probably when I found out I got into college here would be one of them.
Yeah.
I was in work and I got an email and I almost started crying.
Really?
Yeah, fully. I was almost like, man, you know how much I want to be here. Like.
Yeah, true. That's
That was one I'd say was that a core positive memory. I want a bit of that's a bit shit. Like I feel like everyone's happy when they get into college. Like I feel like another one for me.
Actually, it's a tough one to be honest. Unless you want to stand there. I couldn't think one for the life of me.
What did I say? I said Ponza with the boys.
Yeah.
Okay, well then if it's I'd say.
Because I got really close with them.
I think the negative one as well is a good question.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Core positive memory would definitely be Kairos. 100%.
Greece.
No, Kairos.
What's that?
The retreat I did.
Oh yeah.
That tattoo there would be my core positive memory, as it did a lot for me mentally, spiritually, and live my life from what I've learned from it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Try to implement it in my daily life. It's turned me into the man I am now.
Jesus.
It's a major positivity.
Yeah.
It made you positive.
It gave me a really positive outlook on life, to be honest with you now.
Class.
Do you explain to the viewers what you did?
Some of them will know,
Okay.
some of them won't. You can go research Kairos, Kairos, but it was done within my school, a retreat that was created by Jesuits. Sounds very fucking religious, but it's actually not that religious. It's more of a get to know yourself retreat, bit of a spiritual thing. A lot of viewers will know what I'm talking about. But yeah, that really, really opened up a lot of fucking for my brain. So yeah, core negative memory would probably I'd love to say like not making a fucking sports team, but like I don't think it's like core. I feel like probably my seizure would have been a bit negative.
Yeah.
Mm.
But at the same time I look at it, I kind of look back and like
That is what we mean, though. That is what we mean. Like, is there something bad that happened to you that kind of like changed your perspective on something?
didn't really change, but actually, okay, the core negative memory that would have changed a lot of my demeanour and my openness with other people would probably be the passing of a guy from my area, which, yeah, I'm just going to leave it at that.
Yeah.
He was a similar age to me. Not going to go too much into detail because, yeah, just out of respect. But that would definitely, because through that, I definitely thought that I should be a bit more, yeah, just a bit more not even friendlier, more so. But that's definitely just given me, from that experience,
Insight.
it gave me more insight as to like, right, no matter who I talk to, who I meet, I should be fucking respect. Well, not even like, I'm kind of going down a rabbit hole here, but it just kind of shows me to just like be more open and be more talkative with people, even if you don't know them that well.
Okay.
Probably what I'm trying to say.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Alright. When was the last time you cried and why?
Deep.
Last time I cried was actually, so I don't cry too often. I'm a sensitive person. I feel like I used to be a lot more sensitive. I'm a sensitive individual, but I had like crying. I hadn't cried for a very, very long time. Probably might have cried if I fucking hurt. Well, like no, the last time I remember distinctly crying was probably either my seizure or fucking when I sprained my ankle. But it wasn't like bawling crying, it was more like, yeah, so anyways, that actually doesn't really, that's besides the fucking point. The last time I cried was about 2 weeks ago. Yeah.
Can you give us a bit of insight why?
Well, I made a decision. Well, me and this other person came to a decision that I didn't want to come to that decision, nor did the other person. However, we felt it was the correct decision due to the fact that I live here in Ireland, or I live here in the Netherlands, and that individual lives in Ireland. I was just crying due to the fact that I was very upset about the whole situation. Although we both knew it was the correct decision. That's probably the last time I cried. Well, it was the last time I cried. So about 2 weeks ago. Yeah. Tough. Yeah.
Okay. Who do you love most in life?
Can I name more than one person?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Okay.
Rank them.
Right. Well, rank them. I'm not going to rank them. However, it obviously started off with my parents,
Of course.
my sister, and my brother. Love them the most. Family first, as always. Without my mother and father, I would not be here right now at all. So I definitely love them for giving me this opportunity and helping me with this opportunity of going to the Netherlands for college. My brother and sister for consistently putting up with me, although I love to put up with a lot of you, so I think it goes both ways, and I think we all very much love each other. Then, next off, start off with a few of the boys. Rob and Diarmuid will obviously be in that category.
Stop.
But yeah, I think the lads that know, they know. Obviously a few day ones in there, real day ones. And yeah, the lads that I talk to and not that I talk to, most of the lads, they know the love goes both ways. Even if we don't consistently talk on Snapchat, I still see them, it's the same shit. Which is what I love, because I feel like Snapchat, I only ever really talk to Rob, Diarmuid, and another individual back home. That's about it on Snapchat, to be quite honest. So yeah, the lads back home, you know who you are.
We're going to vertical now.
Okay, let's hear it.
Oh God.
What's something that's a big deal to you, not to others?
Big deal to me, but not to others.
Yeah, in like terms of other people, obviously, I think
Yeah.
it's isn't it, like, what do you look for in someone that you don't think most people do? Important factor.
Well, I feel like this might be a bit controversial, a bit of a hot topic, but I definitely look for maturity in people. Because I feel like, especially when you see a lot of people having relationships when they're younger, it's the most immature thing ever. Like say if, for example, this is just in my opinion what I look for in, well, specific, like I look for it in the lads. Obviously, you have the lads though there that you can be a bit immature at times. But if we're talking about like a relationship, whether that be fucking boy girl, boy girl girl, whatever, I feel like a lot of the time, like even for example, I know when like a few years back, or not even a few years back, 2 years ago, a year ago, you'll have lads that have girlfriends and they're on a night out and they've got fucking 15 phone calls from their girlfriend. That's the most immature thing ever. Like you're clearly not comfortable. You're not comfortable in your own relationship. It's like, why are you in one then? So shit like that. Like if I'm in a relationship and I can't go on a night out without receiving 15 fucking phone calls, fair enough, you text me like, how's your night? And if I reply or don't reply,
that's a nice thing.
you don't take it to heart. Like, do you get what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'll let you know when I'm home, when I'm safe, and vice versa. I think that's one of the key factors I look for.
Okay.
Maturity, dealing with stuff
That was
maturity.
a very good answer, I think.
Yeah,
Okay.
That
so-
was a very good
Prick.
answer.
What?
You'd definitely be the type to ring your girlfriend like 20 times.
Oh, Jesus.
Mary,
Sorry,
Mary, where are you? Where are you? How's your night out, Mary?
The most stereotypical Galway name is
Mary.
Alright. What are you most scared of to let go of?
Ah, come on. That's so horrible. There's only one person watching this at home being fucking scarlet, like. To let go of.
It doesn't have to be a person.
Yeah.
You can be yourself. It can be.
I'd say one thing I'd be very scared of letting go of is myself. Does that sound so stupid, does it?
It doesn't make sense to me at all.
Does it not?
No, I think
Can you go elaborate for us?
I know.
Well, like, say if I became a chronic alcoholic,
Yeah.
which I already am, which I'm actually not, but or like addicted to fucking drugs, or addicted to, like, didn't keep a fucking, like, I relatively eat healthy enough, obviously, and enjoy some fucking processed foods, but if it got to the stage where it used to be, I'd be scared. That's letting go of myself.
Yeah.
Okay.
If I don't keep myself consistently in check, I'd be very scared of that.
Self-control.
Yeah, self-control basically is what I'd be scared of, because if you should always prioritise yourself, personally speaking, then prioritise other
That
things.
was another very good answer, in fairness. I think we got caught out in that question, to be honest, didn't we?
What do you mean? What?
Like we were, I don't know, controversial or something like that.
Which one? Oh, yeah, we were kind of overcomplicating that, but.
When do you most feel at peace?
That's a fucking, I don't know, that's a very good question. Just before I'm about to fall asleep, probably.
No, me and Rob's answer was we were playing football, gaelic football, soccer for him. So let's say like something that clears your head and you're in a state of zen or something like that.
A state of zen would
Like,
probably
you
be
feel most
before.
relaxed. Really?
Yeah,
Okay.
before I go to sleep. I mean, I can understand how you find
Yeah.
like I do find that with sports definitely clears the head, but like I feel like something like that you shouldn't have to concentrate too hard on. Like you have to concentrate during football. Have to concentrate during Muay Thai, during rugby. You've got to concentrate consistently, and then after you're like, oh, because you're concentrating so heavy on that sport. I feel like that's what gives the relief. Is after you feel great.
Yeah, we were kind of thinking of like you're just so in that moment, like
Yeah.
what's going on in your head, but you're just so focused.
There's
on
no
it.
distractions whatsoever.
No distractions. I feel there's times now when I go for walks with my headphones in, just walking. Like I remember last summer, for example, I was working in, not the summer just gone, the summer before that, I was working at an ice cream shop, and whenever I'd close up, I would walk home up the hill, like a 15-minute walk, for example. 15-20-minute walk, and I'd walk up the hill with headphones on. It'd be warm out, dark, have the headphones in, inevitably listen to rap music about people killing others and fucking drug dealing. However, it's not really, it's more so just that like you're fixated on walking up the hill and you've got music in your ears, and inevitably a lot of the time I'd walk right past my house and then go up to the top of the hill where the Summit car park is, and you've got this crazy view of just the whole of Dublin with the lights out, and I'd have my headphones in, probably indulge in a cigarette while I'm up there, and then walk back down to the gaff. Feel like that's where I'm at, like shit like that, like walking by myself with headphones in is where I'm most at peace. Yeah.
Okay. If you had a chance to chat to yourself when you were younger, what would you say? Let's say 12 years old.
12 years old, I'd tell myself to not take things so seriously. I felt like when I was younger, I was quite sensitive. Like first and third year specifically, I cared way too much what people thought of me. Sounds so typical as well, doesn't it? But I feel like it is a huge problem, especially in the likes of Dublin and Ireland. I feel like it, as a society, it can be very toxic at times. If you're wearing certain stuff or you're not wearing certain stuff, every fucking step you take, I can't speak for other countries,
is judged.
But everything you do in Ireland is judged, regardless whether it be positive or negative. You're always consistently having people complain about something. And I used to try my best to take into account everything that I was criticised for, and just get really upset by it. And I felt like during fourth year I really found I got more freedom to hang out with whoever the fuck I wanted. Not that the people that I was hanging out with were the people giving me the criticism. It just gave me more freedom, my transition year. So yeah, not take things so seriously, because I used to get really upset about shit like that, and then like keep it, not just keep it to myself. I used to just constantly be, I don't know, yeah, just not take things so seriously.
You'd be constantly thinking about it, like.
Yeah, be nice to everyone as well. Fucking, obviously, if you like, you down to the same, like, be nice to everyone, but like at the same time, if you find someone annoying, like, don't hang out with them for the sake of hanging out with them. Do you get what I mean? Or if you want to be, if you're just like, you can be nice to people, but you don't have to be everyone's friend. Like, do you get what I mean? Like, I know some people, I used to be a bit fucking like it myself. I used to be so selfless to the point that you're trying to be friends with everyone, and then it actually turns out to be a bit negative. It's like, if you actually don't like someone, like, there's no harm in telling them to fuck off. Or just like, if you, well, no, you don't have to always be nice in the world. Like, do you get what I mean? Without being fucking, if you're not a cunt to someone, well, that actually makes no sense. But whatever I think personally, whatever makes the world, like, what makes fucking society is that you're nice to the people you like, and I think that's fair enough. Like, do you get what I mean? You don't have to be nice to everyone. So I was just reviewing that footage there, and the last part of the video did cut out because my camera went out of battery. However, there was about fucking, I think, 2 questions left. It's also a pretty fucking long video by now, so I'm sure you've fucking seen plenty of me, a bit more about my personality. The lads, Rob and Diarmuid, thank you very much for giving us the idea and fucking sitting down with me, taking the time to ask me the questions. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Bit of a different vlog. But yeah, we gave it a go, and I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, and I hope you guys are too. So thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe, all that stuff, and please share around the videos if you enjoy watching us. Thanks.